Welcome to Cosmic Scene with Jill Jardine. I'm your host, Jill Jardine, Master's in Counseling Psychology, longtime astrologer, psychic, healer, and yogi. In this episode, I'm going to share the astrological outlook for December 2021. It's an active month, and there's lots of surprises, so stay tuned, and stay tuned till the end of the episode when I give sun sign forecasts for each sign this month. Welcome to the episode on December 2021 Astro Update. It's a very energetic cosmic month. Stay tuned till the end of the episode when I give sun sign forecasts. So here we are. Can you believe 2021 is coming to a close? This year flew by despite dramas regarding vaccines, political divisions, and the rise of cryptocurrency. December enters with the eclipse window wide open. That means there are still many shifts and changes ahead. Hang on to your holiday hat. During the eclipse window of November 19th through December 4th, 2021, have you noticed what's been happening in the news? I predicted during the summer of 2021 that another COVID variant would be trotted out the day after Thanksgiving, just in time for Christmas, which would complicate travel in December 2021 and January 2022. Boy, was I spot on with that timing. When you attune to astrology and the psychic wavelengths, you can see what's coming down the pike. I spent the November 19th eclipse in Sedona, Arizona at the Sedona Vedic Astrology Conference and stayed in the vortex hotspot through the end of November. What happens when you spend an eclipse window in a vortex or area of heightened magnetic frequencies? Well, you have to deal with your physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual issues. You also notice that everyone else has their stuff, their emotional garbage and such, coming to the surface. So you have to be flexible, keep cool, and do your energetic practices to ride the waves. Also, the eclipse window provides a precursor of what is coming up for the next 3 to 6 months until the next eclipse phase, which will be coming up April 30th, 2022. We'll start experience what I call eclipse fallout during December 2021, which will continue into the first few months of 2022. Check out my previous podcast on eclipses to learn more about eclipse fallout. The fallout of the eclipses will be felt through February, but the intense month will be January due to 4 planets in Capricorn and Venus and Mercury traveling retrograde. Eclipse fallout from previous podcasts is big shifts and changes, but people leaving their body, lots of surprises, and basically it's the ending of cycles. So things start to fade away. So some of this is a surprise element for people, and others it has been expected. So keep open in your mental body and do whatever it is to keep yourself grounded. The good news at these eclipses is that fifth dimensional consciousness has been anchored by enough of us on the planet now. Yay! We can hold tremendous amounts of light in our physical and energetic bodies. So despite the collective COVID carry-on and carry-over, the energies for healing the body and frequencies of light pulsing into the planet are fantastic. So let's delve into the December update. There are several important dates to be aware of due to lunar activity and big planetary shifts. I'll give you the dates and then break them down, each one in detail as to what to expect. Here are the dates of astrological shifts. December 1st, Neptune goes direct. December 4th, the new moon solar eclipse in Sagittarius. December 13th, Mars transits into Sagittarius and Mercury transits into Capricorn. December 18th, brings the full moon with the sun in Sagittarius and moon in Gemini. And what a relief, it's not an eclipse moon. December 19th, Venus retrogrades in Capricorn. December 21st is the winter solstice, when the sun does its annual ingress into the sign Capricorn. And on December 28th, Jupiter transits into Pisces. December dances in with nebulous Neptune going direct on December 1st. Neptune is the cosmic spellbinder, casting delusions and illusions, setting up smoke screens, and hypnotizing the collective consciousness into a trance of believing everything they are told by the mesmerizing media mirages. Well, the fog is about to lift and dissipate. And if one chooses to see through the mirage or discern the truth despite the smoke screens, people may wake up and see something's happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. There's the media with fear over here telling me I got to beware. After December 1st, when Neptune goes direct, pay attention to the clarity and insights you receive and tune into your own intuition and perceptions. New moon total solar eclipse seeps in on December 4th, revealing hidden information, distorted facts, and other secrets. New moon in Sagittarius allows us to see an expanded perspicacity of our own lives, including the bigger picture personally and universally. This is a total solar eclipse with the sun and moon in Sagittarius. Mercury is conjunct the sun and moon during this eclipse, so again we see the theme of distortion in thinking or information. Don't believe everything you hear on TV or in the media, and look out for the lies and deception during this eclipse. It's a new moon, which means new beginnings, and with Sag, it's think big. However, it is an eclipse new moon, which means that the correct course of action or new directions are being eclipsed and not fully revealed yet. During eclipses, it is not the best time to start something new or put things in motion. If someone is born around this time in early December, you have to be very cautious in the coming birth year as your natal sun is being eclipsed. Take care of health and personal business and be prudent in the next 6 months. So the thing about total eclipses, they can leave destructive fallout, and big changes in the coming months are precursors to the countries that are in the path of the eclipse. Things like earth changes, such as earthquakes, tsunamis, and other geocataclysmic events may happen in these places post-eclipse. So this solar eclipse on December 4th, 2021, Australia, South Africa, Antarctica, the southern tip of South America, are all in the path of this solar eclipse. We might see some major issues occurring in these areas of the world in the coming months. Weirdly enough, during this eclipse, the latest variant, called the Omicron variant of the coronavirus, is making its debut in South Africa, which is in the eclipse path. And Australia has been amping up the control agendas for their population. Big earth changes may also affect these places. However, the solar eclipse will have shock waves for everyone as we see major changes and global resets around the world. Sun, moon, and earth are realigning, and there is apt to be significant fallout here on planet Earth. The Sabian symbol, an archetypal system describing the 360 degrees of the zodiac for this new moon, is at 12 degrees Sagittarius, says, Sagittarius 12, a flag turns into an eagle, the eagle into a chanticleer saluting the dawn. Whoa! This is the keynote of the spiritualization and promotion of great symbols of a new age by minds sensitive to its precursory manifestations. Wow. So everything that's happening is precursing something better coming, despite what it might look like. A new age is dawning, and we need to salute it. If we look at America, we can recognize the deep-seated belief that American nation and its basic democratic institutions were constituted to be the cradle for a new step in human evolution. The flag is the abstract symbol of the nation. It becomes an eagle, another United States symbol, which is the concept is made bold by transcendent action. The eagle symbolizes spiritual will and the power to rise to the highest possible altitude of consciousness and purpose. So here we have it. It urges us to bring our noblest ideals to actual life through the power of spiritual will. Whoa, powerful new moon. As inspiring as this Sabian symbol sounds, I felt an inner uh-oh when I read it, as the symbolic representation of the solar eclipse new moon of December 4th, because it heralds also the Pluto return of the United States, which will start in February 2022. A Pluto return brings intense transformation. It takes 240 years, so most of us don't experience that in a personal life, but of course a country can after being around for 240 years. This is the first time since the founding of the United States that Pluto is going back to its birth position in the United States chart. Pluto rules death, rebirth, and transformation. Birthing is a process, and it can be painful. And in the case of the United States, it took the American Revolution to birth this nation. Many are speaking of a revolution in the United States between the red states and blue states. This may or may not happen. I'm not putting a lot of energy into it. But I think we need to remember that we are moving toward unity consciousness, not division and polarization as propagated by internet media outlets. During the Pluto return of the United States, let's hold the higher vision for the revolution being one of consciousness. December 13th augurs an active astrological day as Mars moves into Sagittarius and Mercury transits into Capricorn. Mars entering Sagittarius will add some pep to our step and get everyone excited about the upcoming holiday, despite Mercury moving to cautious Capricorn. Mars transits Sagittarius until January 24th, 2022, which will help to mitigate a Capricornian cluster of planets during December through January 2022, including Mercury, Venus, Sun, and Pluto. Mars in Sagittarius will keep the spirits up, fan the fires of festivities and frolics, and give optimistic outlooks for the holiday season and the new year, which is good because we do need it to counteract the Capricornian planets, including Venus retrograding in Capricorn on December 19th, which could turn some into Scrooge for Christmas. Mercury in Capricorn makes for a hard-working December as we focus on taking care of business and making money before Mercury goes retrograde in January and economic fears seep in. The cold full moon shines in on December 18th at 5:34 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time with the Sun in Sagittarius and Moon in Gemini. During this full moon, the Sun is at the galactic center degree of 27 degrees Sagittarius. This full moon shines the light on Mother Gaia, the planet Bhudeve, our beloved Earth, bringing the attention of the galactic community to the craziness here on planet Earth. Should they intercede and help enlighten our intellects? Or is there another round of COVID, fear, control agendas, violence, earth changes we need to experience on the third dimensional Earth? level to wake people up? Are we ready yet to graduate to fifth dimensional frequencies? Probably not, as stewardship of Divine Mother Gaia is not where it needs to be by now. The Galactic Council will be making some big decisions about the trajectory of our planet during this full moon cycle, making sure that let light and love and power restore the plan on earth. The final verse of the Great Invocation. The degree of the sun at the full moon on December 18th is 27 degrees Sagittarius, and the moon is in the opposite degree of 27 degrees Gemini. The Sabian symbol for 27 degrees Sag is, quote, a sculptor at his work. The keynote is the ability to project one's vision upon and to give form to materials. At this stage, we see the individual creatively expressing his own particular individuality. He takes the materials available in his social geographical environment and shapes them so they reveal to other people something of his inner life and purpose. The sculptor represents man as a creative individual intent on making his mark upon society. This is a symbol of man's capacity to transform raw materials according to his personal vision, thus a symbol of self-projection into a work. This represents that as each individual wakes up and follows their creative urges and shares them with society, they can inspire others with their work. A very apt symbol for this full moon, when the sun and moon are both harmoniously aspected by Jupiter in Aquarius. Aquarius symbolizing the collective. Each individual, by working on their own self-evolution, can contribute to the unfoldment of consciousness within the group. The Sabian symbol for the moon at 27 degrees Gemini is a gypsy emerging from the forest wherein her tribe is encamped. The keynote is reaching out toward participation in a larger whole of mind-structured existence. It reveals a period of transition, a more or less clear yearning for a new state of consciousness, and thus for inner transformation. This speaks to the theme that self-realization must precede group evolution. Throughout history, it was those who worked in secret orders of spirituality or sacred societies that held the light in the darkness by invoking their connection to Source through rituals, chants, and other esoteric arts. It truly is the gypsies, dreamers, astrologers, healers, and visionaries that will change the world as they incubate a new consciousness aligned with the earth and stars as their ancient ancestors did. When we emerge from our vision quests and soul retreats, we bring the light to the world. Speaking of light, the winter solstice follows this powerful full moon on December 21st. Despite the winter solstice being the shortest day of the year, it offers inner light to get through the dark days of winter. It marks the return of the sun in the northern hemisphere. The ancients and native cultures have always celebrated these solar festivals as powerful times that were worthy of ceremony. Fires were lit to honor the winter and summer solstices. Thus, the tradition of lighting the Yule log derives from our pagan ancestors. Theosophical teachings, which emerged in the late 19th century, derived from the Vedic wisdom of India, predicted the increasing importance of honoring the full moon, the new moons, equinox, and solstice cycles during the coming Aquarian age. Well, here we are in that Aquarian age, and any ceremony or ritual, prayer or mantra that we perform on December 21st will be empowered at this winter solstice. The solstice fire urges us to light the fire within and let it shine brightly. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine, this little light of mine. The winter solstice has always been a time to pray for the return of order and light, while the summer solstice is a time to celebrate and give thanks for abundance. The ancients knew that human beings exist in much larger economic and cosmic systems and must abide by the rules of those systems if we are to survive. The solstices are ideal times to acknowledge and celebrate our responsibilities to these greater realms of being. We end the year with a spiritual infusion of light as Jupiter transits into the final zodiac sign of Pisces. Pisces is the last zodiac sign, so therefore it indicates endings. It is also the original ruled sign of Jupiter with Sagittarius. Now, in modern astrology, Pisces is ruled by Neptune. Jupiter also in Pisces will bring light onto the hidden house, the 12th house in astrology, which indicates what karma we haven't completed from previous incarnations. So, Jupiter in Pisces can be very mystical as one realizes their ancestral or soul karmas. Pisces is also escapist, addictive, and seeking the numinous. While Jupiter transits Pisces, many will want to feel the bliss, whether it is through spiritual practices or processes, or many may decide to just escape through substances such as alcohol, marijuana, psychedelic mushrooms, ayahuasca, you name it, anywhere to escape the mundane. Pisces is a highly intuitive sign, so this transit is likely to increase intuition, spirituality, and interest in the metaphysical even more. It's not just about the physical world or the brain and what we're thinking, or even just emotion and what we're feeling. It's beyond all that. Having a solid intuitive connection can be helpful in so many ways in life, and this transit is excellent for forging that strong connection to your own inner GPS, intuition, and making positive use of it. Stay tuned for the sun sign forecast for December 2021. Here's the part of the episode you've been waiting for. Zodiac sign forecast for December 2021. Let's start with the birthday kids. Happy birthday, Sagittarius. Tag, you're it, Sag, in the elliptic game of tag. We know it's your birthday, but solar eclipse on December 4th could interfere with birthday fun and frolic. It's a good time for self-reflection and evaluation for the upcoming birth year. What are your goals and dreams? Get in touch and launch them after Mars goes into your sign on December 13th. New Year's Eve is also a lucky day for you, so get clear on your intentions for 2022. Your lucky days, Sag, are December 3rd, 4th, and 31st. Capricorn, oy vey! 4 planets in Capricorn during December makes for all work and no play. Venus has been transiting your sign since November 5th and opened up some portals of prosperity and potentiality. Make the most of this influx before Venus goes retrograde on December 19th. Mercury joins Venus and Pluto in Capricorn on December 13th, and Sun does its annual ingress on the solstice of December 21st. Mars and Sag in your 12th house has some holiday surprise in store. Your lucky days, Capricorn, are December 5th and 6th. Aquarius. Sun, Moon, and Mercury in Sag on the solar eclipse of December 4th throws nice aspects to Aquarius, offering big love and abundance, courtesy of Jupiter, ruler of Sag, in your sign. Jupiter leaves Aquarius on December 28th, giving you a big boon as his swan song. He transits into Pisces, your second house of resources, so it's show me the money time in early 2022. Your lucky days, Aquarius, are December 7th and 8th. Pisces. Capricorn planets during December get you motivated and give your inspiration on your career or dharmic path. You can't wait till Jupiter goes back into Pisces at month's end. The Piscean party begins as the cosmic Santa Claus delivers the goods. Pisces, your lucky days are December 9th, 10th, and 11th. Aries, Sagittarius new moon on December 4th opens doors for new opportunities and professional connections. Don't jump the gun. Wait till the eclipse chaos comes down before you move into those new arenas. The full moon on December 18th might be a good day to take action steps towards the new you. Your lucky days, Aries, are December 12th and 13th. Taurus. Taurus is so happy that the Scorpio planets and eclipse of November are behind you. Time to set your sights on new horizons, make plans for the future, and take charge of your life. Capricornian planets give you the drive and gumption you need to get things done, take care of business, and venture forth. Your lucky days, Taurus, are December 14th and 15th. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Mercury at the new moon solar eclipse oppose your Sun, forcing reevaluation of your motivations and relationships. Do you have support systems you can rely on? Revision your life and the types of relationship you want and deserve. Gemini full moon on December 18th brings in opportunities and rewards from seeds planted earlier this year. Your lucky days, Gemini, are December 16th, 17th, and 18th. Cancer. Cancer wants to crawl back into their crab protective layer to weather the eclipse in early December and 4 planets transiting their opposite sign of Capricorn. Too many planets in Capricorn turns Cancer into a Debbie Downer. Things get better when Jupiter transits into fellow water sign Pisces at the end of the month, and Cancer can get cozy again. Your lucky days are December 19th, 20th, and 21st. Leo. Leo is lit up when fellow fire star Sagittarius lights up the early December skies. Leo may be one of the only zodiac signs that benefits from the Sagittarius solar eclipse on December 4th. Passions and creative fires are being stoked, and Leo is ready to let loose this holiday season and enjoy some fun and frolic at Festivus. Your lucky days, Leo, are December 22nd and 23rd. Virgo. Virgo is working hard through holiday season on a self-imposed mission to complete tasks so they can relax when Venus goes retrograde after December 19th. Make sure you don't miss the glance of a potential new romance this holiday season. All work and no play makes Virgo a boring star mate. Take some time to chill in late December. There will be plenty of work to go back to in January with a Capricornian cluster still in force. Your lucky days, Virgo, are December 24th and 25th. Libra. Libra is liking the social Sag energy in early December and dons their party hat. It's a whirlwind of activity, and Libra thrives with it. You realize what you were missing in the past year, and you want more fun, food, and festivities. Just make sure you stay in balance. Don't overgive this holiday season of your time, energy, or gifts, or you'll be resentful when Capricornian cluster kicks in. Your lucky days, Libra, are December 26th, 27th, and 28th. Scorpio. You're still reeling and integrating from the lunar eclipse of November 19th. So, assimilation and regulation is the key at the solar eclipse of December 4th. You'll get your groove back by mid-December when planets in Capricorn align with your Scorpio sun. Pluto, Venus, Mercury, and Sun in Capricorn seed your rebirth. Ideas and inspiration flow into your awareness as you plan for your career success in 2022. Your lucky days, Scorpio, are December 1st, 2nd, 29th, and 30th. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Cosmic Scene with our December 2021 Astro Update. Remember to download, subscribe, share, and give us a 5-star review. We'll have so much more great astrology content for you in 2022. This is Cosmic Scene with Jill Jardine, sending you healing cosmic rays and vibrations through the quantum field.